What's up, guys? It's Mystikai here, and the game is EveOnline. I want to take a moment to say hello to everybody in chat, and if you're watching us on YouTube, thank you for giving us your time tonight. The goal of the video is the 6th chapter of Sisters of Eve Epic Arc. We are going to jump over there in the agency here. The Bloodstained Stars. A breach of trust. We're going to talk with Doversh and Slim, the Amatar consulate. Just a quick announcement, we're on the road to 100, so if you are here for this and you have loved the channel so far, please consider following and subscribing and liking if you enjoy the content. Without any further ado, let's get into this. A matter of decorum. I would speak with you about your search for Dagon, but first, a matter of decorum. The late Mistress Mizara's parents entrusted the safety of their child to my lord. He has attempted to make amends, but I am afraid my lord can be indelicate. He would replace their daughter with reparations of gold and isk. This must be handled with a little bit more care. Take this toy. The mistress first arrived at my lord's estate with nothing but her name but this. As you destroyed her body, it is the only physical connection left in the world that her family will recognize as hers. Deliver this to the family, and with the utmost care. They've already suffered enough. Okay, so we're going to bring Mizara's doll to the colony where her family lives. When we granted this item, we'll accept. Open up your inventory. It'll be in the item hanger. Drag and drop into your spaceship. We're going to undock. Get a little bit of the in-game music going. Okay. And we will be warping to location.
Warp drive
Activating
active.
our shield booster. Let's read about this doll. We pretty much know we destroyed this person. This doll is old and well worn. It still smells faintly of brown sugar. Pretty wholesome. We're gonna open the cargo in the Mazzari family hovel. Even among the remnants of this rundown mining colony, the family's hovel looks particularly impoverished. That's a shame. So once we get within 2,500 meters, we'll drag and drop the doll into the cargo queue. It's kind of in the asteroid here. Dragging and dropping. Okay, we can start the conversation here in space with Dovish. We're going to complete the mission remotely. Thank you for doing this, my friend. To see others suffer is never easy enough. We're going to request that mission. New friends. You have proven you respect our ways. My lord now believes he can trust you. Yes, we knew Dagon and the hunt for him. My lord hired him as a tutor for Mrs. Mizara some 10 years ago. Though my lord fancies himself a skilled pilot, he's very much old Amar stock. He wishes the mistress to be better educated in the newly emerging technologies and political realities than he. Dagon proved a remarkable teacher. Sadly, he and Lord Taphos had a falling out after the coronation of Empress Sarum. There was an altercation, and both Dagon and the mistress fled. I do not know where Dagon himself is, but I do know the man who brought him my lord's attention, an archaeologist of some respect by the name of Dr. Canis. You'll find him at the location provided. Be warned, He surrenders nothing for free. So the objective is to locate this person in Lisude. We'll set destination, accept remotely, and close that. Warping Sasta. It's only 3 jumps.
Active.
Easy enough. Jumping Sasta. Warping Lashis.
Warp drive active.
Lashishi. I believe that's how it's pronounced. One more jump. Jumping Lisude.
Warp drive active.
Okay. Docking Lisude 4, Moon 4, Theology
drive
Council
active.
Tribunal. It's the court facilities where judicial matters are arbitrated. Pretty smooth.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay, we're gonna begin a conversation with Dr. Canius. Recovery. Dead, is she? Damn, I was fond of her, and not in Taphos' way, mind you. Yeah, I know. He was purely her protector and patron, to mold and shape her for a life of dedicated service to God and Empire. Listen, I've been studying human history for a long while, and a platonic patronage between a lord and mistress hasn't happened since the time when the reclaiming just involved stabbing our heathen neighbors with pointy sticks. But if that was all that was going on, nobody would fuss. That's enough story time for now. You want more, you'll have to do something for me. Hell, you don't want to hear more. You still have something to do for me. Don't worry, it's real simple. There's a dig site a little ways from here, a small cluster of asteroids containing artifacts from some of the first Amar space lanes. I know there's at least one good piece left, but every time I hire a team, they get driven off by pirates. Yarr. Sorry, adlib. All you'd have to do is go in, get the artifact, and return it to me without dying. You're provided a civilian relic civilian relic analyzer. We're going to accept and open up our fitting window and install it to this ship. We're going to make sure things are good. Yep. Okay, so we're going to go recover the artifact from the dig site with the relic analyzer that was provided. we won't be able to hack anything until the pirates are dead. So we'll undock. Warp to location. Make sure our booster is running.
Active.
Once we land, coming out of warp, that means we're gonna bring ourselves up to speed and start wasting these pirates. Launch drones. Afterburners on. We're burning. And we're just gonna open fire. We're gonna orbit the dig site itself. And we're just gonna work our way from smallest to largest here. We're getting hit by some tracking disruptors, but that doesn't matter. We are not using guns. We're going to start orbiting our drones and just clean up whatever's in range. These are easy enough NPCs, just takes a minute to get through them. Okay, I actually got stuck on this item. We're going to double click in space and align out. Okay, now we're going to go back to getting the last NPC here. Perfect. We're going to lock up the dig site. Recall our drones. No more should spawn. We're going to orbit at 25, it doesn't matter. And begin analyzing. Okay, so if this is your first experience with a data or relic analyzer, it's Minesweeper. Okay, so we're going to click. It's going to read out a number, and we want to read it out till we get 1. When we read a 1, there's a good chance there's something we want right next to that node. So let's go through it together. 3 nodes away. 2 nodes away. 3 nodes away. So let's try this one. 1 node away. So it's either one of these, could be something good. Something bad. So we'll clear that node and open up this one. This is the system core. Clicking on this and reducing it to 0 opens the item. Hack success. We're gonna open the cargo. And in the future, I'm gonna make the hacking noises way quieter. That was crazy loud. We're gonna loot the mysterious statuette. Bring it to the doctor. Okay, so this
Warp
ancient,
drive active.
faintly engraved statuette looks just like the kind of thing Canius was after. Perfect. I believe hacking noises are secondary interface, so that'll probably fix it in the future.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay, we're going to begin a conversation and check our progress here. 3, you've got 4 more missions to go. Complete mission of Quiet Nights Long Past. Blood Raiders, you're lucky you lived. They're psychotic and bloodthirsty, literally. Their sect believes purity can only be reached by consuming blood, and clone blood is purest of all. I'm afraid that makes you Capsuleers their favorite snack. But you're alive, and you've got the artifact, so we're good. Okay, we'll request a mission. You've done me a solid, so I'll return the favor. A few years ago, Lord Taphos tried to hit me up to tutor his new miracle girl. I declined, and I pointed him to Dagon. Dagon was holed up in this monastery at the time, part of some weird hermitage. So I introduced them, think nothing of it. Then I start hearing rumors about how friendly Dagon is with Mizara. This doesn't go well with Taphos, particularly if you also believe what they say about Taphos and Dagon. Dagon was driven off, and truth be told, that's what probably turned Mizara against Taphos right then. So Taphos wanted to keep a tight lid on the whole affair himself and keep the rumors still. So, that's his character history. Hope you wrote that all down. Nah, I don't care. There's no test or anything. But what did Dagon do after? I honestly don't know. But 5 will get you 10. That it has something to do with his life before Taphos. This is the location of the monastery he stayed at. It's been abandoned for some time. I wouldn't be surprised if scavengers have moved in. Go reclaim the hell out of that place, and I'm sure you'll find something useful. Okay, so we'll go to the location, clear the area of pirates, and retrieve documents we find. We're going to accept. Close out. This time, take the moment to fix your fit. You can take the analyzer off and put it in your ship. Replace whatever module you took off. And we're going to undock. We will be warping to the location,
Warp drive
activating
active.
our shield booster. Okay, we're going to double click in space to point us towards that station, activate our afterburner, launch our drones, and we will make work of these scavengers. All these vessels reveal no obvious connection to whatever faction they represent. It's a pretty unique looking station. It reminds me of a hand. That's probably a design purpose. The Amatar Holy Dome. Try and entomb someone of significant standing within the Amar and Matar religion. Alright. We're going to recall drones. Scoop the cargo. A cargo container has appeared on field with the last pirate being destroyed. And loot all. Strange coded document. We're going to dock up and bring this to the doctor. This document would look like gibberish if it weren't for Dagon's signature at the bottom. Perhaps Canius can decipher it.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay, we're going to start a conversation with the doctor and complete the mission. Good job cleaning those guys out. I wouldn't worry about the ramifications of slaughtering some godless scavengers. First rule of any good reclaiming is it's about souls, not bodies. You just happen to have a lot of the latter left over. Okay, we're going to request a mission. Revelations. This is fascinating. See this character here? It's only found in the Jovian alphabet. It's not proper Jovian, though. It's like they just were using the character set as a cipher of some sort. Unfortunate for Dagon, no cipher exists to stop a Hedian university man. Let's see. That's strange. I can't tell who this is to, but it's definitely from Dagon. He says his mission went well, and that he fully earned the marks. I assume that's Taphos' trust. The mark willingly gave him passwords and clearance to Imperial archives and emperors of old. He says he has sent all records pertaining to the Empire's knowledge of pre-Jovian weapons. I can only guess at what qualifies as pre-Jovian, but Taphos has unwittingly provided Imperial secrets to a spy. You must deliver this information to him at once. Okay, so we're going to accept and make our way back to Dorvish Anselm. Set destination. And undock. A few more missions. And that'll be the end of the chapter. We're warping Lashish.
Warp drive active.
Lashish. Oh man, it's weird to say that's a tongue twister, but to me it is for sure. Jumping. Okay, warping Sasta.
Warp drive active.
We're making our way to Tanu 5, Moon 1, Amatar Consulate Bureau, to deliver the news. Okay, warping to new.
Warp drive
Last
active.
warp. Or last jump. Docking to new 5.
Warp drive active.
We're gonna cycle if we're not immediate.
Docking permission
Cycle the
requested.
afterburner. 1 cycle.
Docking request accepted.
Okay, and starting a conversation with Dorvish. I'm sure you have several questions for me, but I'm afraid they'll have to wait. Seems Taphos caught wind of your investigation. I know, because he has challenged you to trial by combat. It hasn't been common for years, but Taphos considers himself an old-fashioned true Amar. And blue laws still allow it. Luckily, this provides a perfect opportunity for us. With the information we've uncovered, namely the cipher, we have enough to bring Taphos on charges. Doing so, however, would cause a huge political uproar, the kind that we frankly don't have the time for. I want you to go out there, meet Taphos, and kill him in combat. We've shut off access to his clones, so he won't be coming back. As you were challenged by a noble, you'll suffer no consequences, legal or otherwise. His family line gets to keep their good name, and everyone can go back to their nice, safe lives, confident that Imperial secrets are still safe. Sure, we'll accept and defeat Taphos in trial by combat. We're gonna undock. We'll warp to location, activate our shield booster.
Warp drive active.
As always, upon landing, we'll bring our ship up to speed and cycle our afterburners on. Launch our drones, target, and pop Taphos. Okay, launching drones, locking them up. Okay, there's a few things I want to touch on before we move on. Taphos was in a crucifier. Okay. We want to open up the agency because we are taken out of that. We'll talk to Dorovish. We are remotely talking. Now, about Dagon. We've had our suspicions as to who he is. With the cipher you found, we know for sure. I'm violating my oath by giving you this intel, but odds are good that we'd never be able to act on it ourselves. See, Dagon is from the Society of Conscious Thought. Dagon's made a mistake, though. He's been cut off from his buddies. The sisters have seen to that. Yeah, the sisters. I've been curious as to why they were so interested in my case. Now I know. If there's one group that keeps a closer eye on the Society than the Empire, it's the Sisters of Eve. They knew the whole damn time who Dagon was. I'd say it's time to head back over to the Sisters and get the full story. Okay, so we're going to report back to Sister Alatura. We're going to right click and set destination. And this is an incredible long jump here. This is actually some certain travel. We're going to accept remotely. And I will spare everybody the travel on this one. It's 22 jumps. Nobody wants to sit here and watch that. Again, if you enjoyed the content, please consider following, subscribing, liking, leave a comment. How are you completing this epic arc? I'd like to know. And as always, be caring, strive to be resilient, and be driven. And take care of each other when you're out there. I will see you next time. Bye.